It is 9:01, time for the pressure rankings.
You put him under pressure.
For me, it was a self-imposed pressure.
Was I under pressure? No.
Yeah, they're under pressure. Everyone's under pressure.
OTB AM's pressure rankings with Gillette.
And the big pressure.
Yeah, as we've been discussing this morning, Roy Keane is on social media. So the question this morning, the only question we could really pose is who is under the most pressure to now up their Instagram game now that Roy Keane, now that Father Roy is watching? Here are the top 5. In at number 5 is Patrice Evra. He has lived a double life for as long as many of us can remember. He is a Manchester United legend and a pretty good pundit. Here is Patrice Evra the way Roy Keane knows him. A decent, smart, hard-working pundit, often playful and mischievous. Things are fun when Patrice is around. However, there is a different side to Patrice Evra. There is the social media side to Patrice Evra. He is not the man that Roy Keane thinks he knows. Here is the man that social media knows as Patrice Evra. Yeah. Wait until Roy Keane sees what he's about to do with that chicken. Wait till he scrolls back through the archive of social media and sees Patrice Evra eating raw chicken in a sexual manner. Will he continue to do this now that Roy Keane is on social media? Time will tell, but pressure is certainly on Patrice Evra after the weekend's developments. And at number 4 is Arsenal's players. So Roy Keane is going to absolutely blow a fuse when he finds out about how low the threshold is for Arsenal players posting celebratory posts on Instagram. Here is Arsenal celebrating after winning last season's FA Cup semi-final. Here is Arsenal after the 2013 season where they finished 4th. So will Arsenal now post a topless dressing room photo after securing that final day of the season win to ensure they take part in the qualification round of next season's Europa League? Well, time will tell, but they're certainly under pressure now that Father Roy is watching. At number 3 is James Milner. He is under massive pressure to change his entire social media brand after Roy Keane has entered the building. Let us remind ourselves of James Milner's pièce de résistance first.
Your lockdown top 10 chart this Sunday. At 10, we have Marshmallow. At 9, dropping 2, Pussycat Dolls. At 8, with the re-entry, we have Meat Loaf. At 7, what a tune, Bruno Mars. At 6, we have Train, coming at ya. At 5, Believing in Miracles, Hot Chocolate. At 4, Eminem. At 3, Battle of the Rock Bands, we have Guns N' Roses. At 2, Rolling Stones. And at 1, this week, chart topper, Lil Wayne.
So Roy Keane has spoken about music in the past, and in one of his books, he gave a good breakdown of his stance on music. He said, "It might seem strange, but you find out about characters when you look to see who's in charge of the music. A young lad might want to put on the latest sound. An older player might say, I'm the senior player, and put himself in charge. But I noticed none of the players at Sunderland were in charge of the music, and this was a concern for me. A member of staff was in charge. I was looking at him thinking, I hope someone nails him here. The last song before the players went onto the pitch was Dancing Queen by ABBA. What really worried me was that none of the players, not one, said, get that shit off. They were going out to play a match. Men versus men. Testosterone levels were high. You've got to hit people at pace. Effing Dancing Queen. It worried me. I didn't have as many leaders as I thought." So if you're worried about your team's testosterone, then the mere mention of Lil Wayne coming from James Milner's Instagram account should be cause for massive, massive concern. The pressure is on James Milner to completely cut that out of his social media action. At number 2, though, and there's even bigger pressure on this guy, Benjamin Mendy. Now, in fairness, Mendy has been told to calm down by Pep Guardiola over the last few years, and he has done so, but you can still be sure that there are items here and there in Benjamin Mendy's Instagram account that Roy Keane is going to take issue with. Here he is with not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 PS5s in this photo. 1 is way too many for Roy Keane. Here he is texting and driving. Absolutely scandalous behaviour. And here he is with the dreaded celebration photo. Roy Keane will be fuming at this photograph. Keep your phone to yourself and focus on the next game, he would say. It doesn't matter that you've just won the World Cup and the greatest prize in sport. Keane will be swinging punches at the notion that Benjamin Mendy decided to post on Instagram with celebration captions and the trophy in his hand. At number 1, though, and the biggest pressure is on this guy, as it always is in the circle of Roy Keane, it is David De Gea. Here he is congratulating Marcus Rojo on his Manchester United career instead of working on his handling. Here he is spending time with Dean Henderson instead of trying to rip his competitor's head off. And here he is celebrating 400 Manchester United appearances instead of reflecting on why each and every one of them has been a miserable failure. Party's over, David. Roy is here. Time to delete your account. That is this week's Pressure Rankings.
OTB AM's Pressure Rankings with Gillette.
7 minutes past 9. Up next, we're going to bring you the tight five as we get stuck into the Six Nations again and what went wrong for Ireland with Neil Tracy.